Welcome to Daily Joys. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you how to sow some salad leaves to keep on your windowsill at home to get an early start on the season. So come and have a look. In these trays, I've got a general purpose compost mix, and the reason I'm sowing my seedlings into this is because I'm not going to be transplanting them. What I'll do is I will just harvest them straight from the trays, and so they need all of the nutrients so that they can grow in here. But I will put a seed compost mix on the top so that they can grow nice and easily. So the first packet of seeds that I'm going to be sowing is a pack by Sutton Seeds, and I've grown these before and they're really great. They say that this mixed leaf salad is ready to start harvesting in 3 weeks. The last set that I sowed took a little bit longer, but we'll have to see how this lot gets on. Now next up, I'm going to be sowing a pack of seeds from DT Brown, and these are an organic corn salad mix. I haven't grown these before, but they're supposed to be a great crop to grow through the cooler months, and so I'm going to give them a go and then we can see how we get on. So first off, I'm going to sow the mixed leaf salad, and I've already had a sowing out of this packet, so it's already open. But I'll show you what the seeds look like. They're inside a little foil packet inside the envelope. So if I just open this up, you'll be able to see the seeds. They're really tiny, so you need to be careful when you're pouring them out. So now what you need to do is you just need to gently spread them onto the surface of the compost as evenly as you can. And I just pinch them between my finger and thumb and then just gently rub them so that they fall out in a nice slow manner across the surface as I'm moving my hands about. I like to also sow quite a thick layer of them. You can always thin them down later. So once you're done, now you need to cover the seeds, and I'm going to be using John Innan's seed compost, and I find that this is a really good compost to use, and I like the fact that it's got sand in it because it makes it really good for drainage. So what you need to do is you just need to gently spread it across the surface of the compost in a fine layer. And if you do find any little lumps, you just need to rub them between your thumb and fingers just to break them up. And also occasionally in these mixes you find little stones, and if you do find these, it's best just to remove them. As you can see here, there are a couple of little stones, so I'll just take these out. Now once you've finished spreading the compost onto the top, what you need to do is you just need to gently pat it down. This is just to make sure that it's in contact with the seeds. Now I'm going to sow the corn salad mix. So I'll show you what these seeds look like. I'll just open the packet up. And as you can see, these seeds are a little bit larger than the last set. So I'm going to sprinkle these again over the surface of the compost as evenly as I can. Don't worry too much, but just try and get it nice and even. These are also a little bit easier because you can see them so clearly on the surface of the compost because they're such light colours. Now, once you've finished, you need to spread a fine layer of the seed compost on the surface again. Removing any little pieces that you find in there. And then again, once it's spread out over the surface, you just need to pat it down so that the compost is in contact with the seeds underneath. So once this is done, you need to label your pots, or otherwise you might forget what they are. So on the right we've got the corn salad, and on the left we've got the mixed salad leaves. And now you'll need to water the trays. And so what I like to do with these ones is I like to take the trays out, fill the bottom with water, and then I'll put the trays back in, and then it means that they can soak the water up from the bottom. And this is really good because it means that you're not disturbing the seeds, because if you pour water into the top, they can all pool around the edge, and so it messes up your even distribution. So it's best just to let them soak up the water from the bottom. And then once it gets to the top and the soils change colour on the surface, what you can do is you can take the trays back out and then pour the water out and then put them back in the tray, and then you can put your propagator lid on top. And then once your propagator lid's back on the top, you need to go and put it onto a nice sunny window ledge so that the seedlings can start growing. And so I'll let you know how I get on with these. And you can open the vent at the top of this if it gets a bit too damp inside. I hope you liked this video about how to grow salad leaves on your windowsills to get a head start on the season. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. See you on the next one. Bye!